Hello friends, welcome back to another episode. And in this episode, I'm planning to talk about how to enable the SAP HANA Cloud instance on our BTP account, right? I will be using a BTP trial environment for this exercise. And this is the application that we have built in previous or earlier episodes. And now we are going to deploy this application to BTP. Now, in this particular episode, I'll just focus on enabling the HANA Cloud database, so that we can leverage the same in our subsequent episode. Okay, so let's head over to our BTP sub account and let's enable that HANA Cloud, because I have observed SAP has added a lot of new different features as well as capabilities while activating this cloud instance, HANA Cloud instance rather. So I thought to recreate the content separately, and in a subsequent episode, as I said, we'll be leveraging this knowledge and leveraging this database eventually. So let's get started. But before that, if you are coming to my channel for the first time, definitely request would be to subscribe my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon, as it will intimate you that next time I upload a new content for you. Now, to start enabling this, SAP has actually added certain called HANA Cloud Central. Okay, and for that we can go to our instance and subscription and click on create, and you will see this kind of a wizard. You have to select something called HANA Cloud. And now as a plan, you can go for the tools, because this is for subscription, nothing for the instance. Remember, it's a tool that you have to use, and click on create. But I'll not use that, because there is an easy way to achieve this feature using a booster, because I have to add certain authorizations manually while go by this wizard process. So better we can leverage something called the booster approach. For that, go to your account, global account, and now you can have some option called boosters. Now here you will find the first card called setup SAP HANA Cloud administration tool. Click on start, and it will start creating certain process. You see all the roles, collections, everything in automatically handled, and I don't need to do anything much. All the quota, service, everything will be auto handled. Now click on navigate to sub account, click on instance and subscription. Voila, you have this HANA SAP HANA Cloud application created with a plan as tool. That's pretty easy, right? So instead of manual creation, I just prefer to go by the booster approach. Click on this button, it will go to application, and it will open the HANA Cloud Central kind of a user interface, and from that we'll actually create our HANA instance. Currently there are no instance, so click on create instance. Now you have two options called SAP HANA Cloud as a database and SAP HANA Cloud as a data lake. We don't need data lake. We'll just select this default SAP HANA database option. Click on next step. Now here you have to give some, you can put some HTTP. Let's say this is what I want to add. It says like when this instance is created, you will not be allowed to change this instance name. So whatever you give it correctly. Let's put certain password. You have to put the confirmation password. All right. Description is optional, and it will be actually expire after 180 days. So yeah, you should be knowing this, kind of a limitation, because it's a trial environment. Now go to, you can check the version, whatever the current offered. I'm just going with that version. Go for the next step now. Here certain options will find that the memory and the storage. We don't have any provision to adjust this and maximize this, because it's a trial, as I said, and only one virtual CPUs will be added for the computing activities. We don't have a choice to add more CPUs here because of the trial limitation. Now deploying replicas, it is not available for the trial instance. Certain limitations we are going with. Let's go to the next step. Here I see a couple of options added which was not there before. One of the option is parallel predictive analytics, kind of on features that if you want to use it, we don't need PAL as of now. Maybe in future I'll create certain content on PAL if possible. Is there any kind of a smart data integration that you are looking for? No, I am not exactly doing anything on that. Coming back to the connection setup, you will find an option called all the different IPs that you are supposed to allow. For our demo purpose, I'll be going with this allow all IP addresses. This is not a recommended production setup. I just want to highlight, okay? That setup, you have to do it carefully, what IP address you want to allow. Now there is one more option added called cloud connector, and why this option is, let's say you want to replicate your on-premise data with the SAP HANA database. Okay, you want to make a query on your SAP HANA database by integrating the backend on-prem database as well. And that time this HANA cloud connector will be used to make a secure tunnel connection to get the data from your on-premise system. But I have a separate video. If you're interested how to configure the HANA cloud connector, you can check out this video and you will get certain information. For the time being, let's disable this. So next is the instance mapping, like map this instance of this HANA cloud to the Cloud Foundry organization and space to create certain HDI containers for the instance. So obviously you need to do this setup because this HDB we need to use for our Cloud Foundry and specific space level. So let's add mapping and put the relevant organization ID and the space ID. Let's go to your sub account for which you want to enable. So let's just add this organization ID, copy it and come back, put it over here. Now in the space ID, you can find it in two ways, from the CLI level or also from your dev level, space level. I just want to say, like, if you click on this, it will open your space. Now in the URL section, you will go and this is what the GUID that you can copy and you can, and paste it over here. Remove all the forward slashes. Obviously that is not needed. And if you don't want to copy the same way, you can find in the CLI level. After you do a login to your Cloud Foundry, then you can check. Still I'm logged into Cloud Foundry. So let's run cf space, then space name. For me it's a dev, and now dash GUID, and it will return the same GUID information. So this is our space ID. So let's copy it, and same thing also you can paste it over here. By the way, so you added it. Now click on the next step. Data lake, no, I don't want to create. So let's see what are the things that I'm adding. So this is my instance name, this is my default database user ID, remember the password, and then you see what are the different memory capabilities that I have added. In the advanced sections, I know I haven't added any cloud connector as of now. If you wish, you can click on edit and enable, but I will not do it. I just added allow all IP address for our demo activities. We didn't add any predictive library or maybe in a data provisioning server or document store, etc. So let's click on create instance. This will take a good amount of time. So once it is done, then it will be in running state. Hooray, our service is up and running. Excellent. So this for the today's video, and subsequent episode will be using this instance and will create certain HDI container over there. So stay tuned for our next episode. See you soon.